This content is for educational and informational purposes. It reflects independent investigative analysis, not legal advice. Media is used under fair use for critique and commentary.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect. Charges for your call have been accepted.
I was thinking about what you told me yesterday. Is there a way that you could put it in a letter?
I thought about that, but then, no, because it would, regardless, I think the reason that they were wanting me to say it now is because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so everything's shut down, and that gives you 2 prominent days because everybody is pretty much gone the rest of the week. So nobody will be back until Monday.
I know, but the calls are recorded. They can listen to them anytime they want to.
Yeah, but I was specifically told nobody would be back until Monday.
Not to what?
I was told nobody would be back until Monday.
Yeah, but,
Well, if I write it in a letter, I would only hope that who I give it to could just stick it in,
Well,
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I don't know. What would it benefit me knowing?
Well, to me, it was a lot of answered prayers. That's for sure.
Well, can you, so tell me what you can. If you tell me what you want to, then I guess.
Well, pretty much, I was shackled, I can tell you that. And when I was sitting in the office with them, they told me to not ask any questions because they couldn't answer any of my questions. They said that it was their job to not listen to the newspapers or social media or things of that nature because they feel that the opinions are what get to people. And then they said that they can't be bought, nor can they be persuaded. And they said with that in mind, they said when I arrived on the 14th, I actually arrived late. I was supposed to be here earlier on the 14th. But apparently court in New Boston got behind, so that's why I got here so late. So remember me calling you really late that night?
Yeah, we were already in, because remember we had gone to Oklahoma to see you. I had made arrangements with that investigator to see you there, and the Texas Rangers got to you before we could get to you.
Okay, well, then, that kind of makes sense because the individual told me that they were trying to get to me early that day because arrangements had been made, but they had thought that they were too late because they got to me late. Well, I was supposed to go to court here because a specific judge by the name of had arrangements made with the DA that I was to be placed under a no bond. Well, because I got here late, I wasn't able to go to court on the 14th. So on the 15th, I was the 21st docket. And apparently some individuals had tried to arrange for me to be placed as a no bond. Well, couldn't go to court on the 15th. It was a different judge. That judge made arrangements for Jefferson to come get me out of my cell, put me as the first docket. She went over everything with me, and they placed me on a bond. They gave me a bond, just like any other inmate. And so then they put me back in my cell. Well, of course, when the DA and them caught word that I had been placed on a bond, they had called and made arrangements with the bondsmen and stuff in Bowie County, I guess, to not, aid in helping me get released or anything of that nature. And then they were like, so do you understand that? And I said, yes, I understand. And the individual said, bondsmen are throughout the state of Texas. There are also bondsmen in Arkansas that can aid people in Texas. You can use any bondsman throughout the state. You can use one in El Paso if they work a deal with you. Do you understand that? And I said, yes. And then they said, okay, would you understand in that? They asked me, they said, have you ever played Monopoly? And, of course, Mom, I was in chains, and you know how you notice somebody and you know them, but you don't know them? Does that make sense? Like, you know how you're kind of like, I know this person. Why can I not think of who they are? Okay, that's who this person was. And, of course, they're asking me these questions, and then they've already told me that I can't ask questions, so, things weren't making any sense to me. But anyways, they asked me if I've ever played the game Monopoly. I said yes. And they flopped a notepad and a pen down, and they said, when I say key note, you jot this down. So this is the piece of paper that I have. They said, key note. You put up money or items, but in reality you really aren't. These things can merely be seen as collateral. And she said, do you understand? And I said, yes. And they said collateral as in deeds. Deeds as in like land, ownership of items, titles of things you may have. It really doesn't matter to a bondsman. And then they said keynote. They just have to know things have unbeknown, which I didn't know how to spell. I just spelled it UNDUNKNOWN, value, or so they are told it does. And so I wrote that down, and the individual in front of me said, that way you're not having to spend substantial amounts of cash. And so I wrote that down. And they were like, do you understand that? And I said, yes. And they were like, when you contact a bondsman, they said key, this is key. And so I wrote this down. They said, tell each bondsman a prominent, and they did quotation with their fingers. A prominent individual made a list of bondsmen to contact, and they, as in the bondsman you're contacting, in quotation with their fingers, were at the top of the list. You were told if they couldn't help you, they could put a favor in with someone who possibly could. And the prominent, all of these key factors, Kathy and Shona would be able to work this out. They used you and Grandma's name. And they used Grandma's name first. Kathy and Shona would know to work, what all of this could work out, what all of this meant. But anyways, listen, then the individual was like, so you have all that written down? I said, yes. And they said, I'm going to go over your bond out requirements. And I said, okay. And they told me to write them down, and which I did. They said, weekly parole visits. You will be required on a specific day and time to report in weekly. So I wrote that down. I'm required to wear a GPS satellite location tracking collar on my ankle. I'm prohibited to the consumption of drugs or alcohol, which there is testing weekly at the parole visit. I'm not allowed to leave the state of Texas. And then depending on if my parole visits are in because my state is Arkansas and Texas, the individual said that it may be Texas or Arkansas, that like I can't leave. And I'm prohibited to go within 100 yards of a public school. And the individual said, do you understand what your bond out requirements are? And I went to say something, and they were like, it's a yes or no question. Do you understand what your bond out requirements are? And I said, yes. And they said, okay, your final bond out requirement is when you are told your date and time to report to court, do you understand that you are to report to court at that date and time? And I said, absolutely, I understand that. And they were like, okay, now we're returning to our monopoly. That stuff will be returned to you as long as you follow your bond out requirements and your bond out requirement and the additional requirement that I read to you. Does that make sense?
So did they give you the bond cards?
Do what?
Did they give you any names of the bond people?
They gave me one to start with. They said, start with this one. A Stephen in Batesville, Arkansas.
Okay, I don't have anything to write with out here, so you're going to have to give me that tomorrow.
Okay, but this is what's even weirder, Mom. Okay, so they said to start with this guy. And also, when we got done, the individual said, surprisingly, me being in the position I am, my own child was received a capital murder charge because she was addicted to dope and accidentally killed 3 children in a wreck. And she was like, she said, I've been through this. You would have not been given the bond if we literally thought you were just a bad person. We just want you to know that. And I just said, thank you. And she said that, and they said, that's it. You can leave. And they stood me up, and I was walking out, and the individual said, Miss Parker, and I turned around, and they said, tell Charlotte and Mark they're welcome. I wasn't able to help them with Blaze, but I hope that this helps Kathy, Shona, and them both. So,
I don't, so this individual's daughter had an accident that killed 3 girls?
Yeah, that killed, I guess, 3 kids on the state highway a long time ago. And I guess she received a capital murder charge. But the individual was telling me that she gave me like in which I didn't understand any of it. She gave me an example when she was going over the monopoly deal. She said, for instance, a deed. She was like, a 40-acre deed, can be worth, she said, like $30,000. She said, we had to, she said her and her mother got just a piece of paper, and what they did is they put together everything that was on that piece of property to show what the value was to be, this substantial amount of money. I can't remember what exactly she said. And then they got it, they took it to their bank friend and got it, they got it,
Appraised.
No, not appraised. No, not appraised. They got it where, kind of like you go to the courthouse and somebody, notarized. They got it notarized, and that's what they turned in with their deed. And pretty much that's what they put up. I guess when they got her, as in their monopoly, I don't know. The way that I was understanding it is they put it up as like collateral, and as long as when they let her daughter, I guess they let the individual's daughter out, and she did get to come out. I think the lady said she got like 4 or 5 months out. But when they, told her to go to court, she was out during the court stuff, and then she got her sentence and, of course, went away for once they sentenced her. But she did get 4 or 5 months out, but they gave her back those whatever, her collateral, her monopoly, what they call monopoly money. They gave that back to her because they followed the whatever. They followed her requirements, and she showed up and all of that. So, I didn't know if that's what she meant by asking me if I understood them, if, it was something that I could do. I thought I was going to be released right then the way that she was acting, but that wasn't the case. So,
yeah. So,
but I guess you need to...
I guess I'll contact Charlotte. Obviously, this individual knows her and tried to help her with Blaze.
Yeah, because that was the last thing she said. Tell Charlotte and Mark they're welcome. I was unable to help with Blaze, so hopefully this helps Kathy, Shona, and them both, was the last words that this individual said to me. I'll call y'all tomorrow, Mom. That way you can get this person's number, because she did, the individual said that, you got a time frame, so.
Do you have her number?
Who?
You said, so I have time to, what did you say? You'll talk to me tomorrow so I can get her number?
I'll give you, so I can give you that guy's name and stuff of where to start. That's where she said to start and all this other stuff. That way,
okay. Okay.
But she said she talked to, she spoke with somebody from y'all's side of the family that she knows. So, I don't.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
The individual was very blunt with me, so, I didn't get details.
Okay. Well, nobody's contacted my side of the family.
Well, that you know, that you know of, I guess.
I'm in contact with everybody, and nobody has said anything about that. So anyway, you got 30 seconds, love.
All right.
We eat tomorrow at noon, so if you want to call.
I'll try. I love y'all.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
Right, love you, bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hey.
Hey.
So we're all gathered around.
Oh, hey. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey. Happy Thanksgiving to you, dear. So, all right, we were all getting ready we were fixing to bless the dinner and fix to start eating.
Oh, well, y'all go ahead and bless it. Don't let me get in the way. That way you can eat.
All right. Okay, Taylor, have you already had lunch? Did they do anything special for y'all?
I actually had a very sweet individual that brought me a plate of Thanksgiving. They brought me 2 rolls, chicken and dressing. I got some turkey, cranberry sauce. They brought me a salad. I got some, sweet potatoes. It was like sweet potatoes and yams mixed, which was different because they were, different textures, but it was really good. And it had, marshmallows and this, sweet sauce with it. And then it was, some strawberry Cool Whip, cake. It was really, really good.
Oh, my God. How wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Wonderful to hear.
Yeah, so I got to have a very wonderful Thanksgiving lunch.
That's nice. Very nice.
Yes. Yes. Do you want me to let y'all go? That way y'all can bless and eat for a few minutes and then call you back? Or
no, Emerson can sit out here and talk to you.
okay. Well, hey, can I talk to you for just a second before y'all, or have y'all already blessed it, and then I'll talk to Em?
Yes, we've already blessed our dinner. Zachary just stepped out.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Bubba. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How's Mr. Cooper?
Growing like a weed and looking like his daddy every day.
Good. I miss you.
Miss you too. Hopefully at a point we'll be able to see each other again.
I hope so. I do hope so.
I'm sure there will be. Got to get through the process.
Oh yeah, things are looking good. I've come along with a lot of good people. So
good. You're gonna need a lot of good people in your life. You need God in your life.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
Number one person.
He's definitely opened some doors and answered a lot of prayers. So y'all keep them coming.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How's it? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep them.
I'm doing okay. I went to medical, and they checked me, and my heart's doing okay. It's still fluttering, but they're monitoring it, so they're working on, I guess I got to have a bulb test done, and I have to go to the hospital for it, so they got to schedule that.
Okay, well, we'll be praying for you.
All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too. Keep your head held high. Keep doing what you're doing. And
I will.
make it through it.
All right.
I'm going to get going back to Mom and Emerson.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Okay, so I took y'all's speaker. So
Okay.
let me, what did you?
So on the way back from medical, you know, the officer that you had told me what you heard was good, but don't get on her bad side.
Jefferson? Uh-huh.
Yes. She won't supposed to say the name.
No.
Anyways, that's fine. She asked if I had done like I was supposed to, and I told her yes. And she asked me what you had said, and I told her exactly what you had told me, you know, with it being holiday weekend, that, you know, you had to work Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, but that you had a little bit of time that you'd, you know, get started on it. And she sounded like put out, and she was like, you really don't know how this works, do you? And
no, we don't.
No, that's what I told her. I was like, no, we don't. I was like, we've never had to do this. I was like, we're not this type of people. You know, we don't know how it works. And she was like, these people work 24/7. She was like, you need to jump. She was like, you need to tell her she needs to jump on before Monday and Tuesday. And I was like, well, it's a holiday, being a holiday weekend. I just don't know when she has the time is all I'm trying to say. I was like, but she will get to it as soon as she can. I can tell you that.
I will call tomorrow.
I mean, tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter to me. Whenever you have the time, get to it. It's not that big of a deal.
So I'm confused. What was the purpose of them taking you to that meeting? Did you leave the jail, or did you just go down the hallway or something?
No, I went to...
In a car, did you leave?
I did not leave in a car, but I went down the elevator.
Okay.
I was in this building, but I was on either the...
Did you go where you meet your attorney at?
No, I meet my attorney on this floor. I was off of this floor.
Okay. Did that lady say that it was her daughter that got out?
No, she said it was a daughter. She didn't say
someone's daughter.
Yeah, someone's daughter. It was an example she gave me.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was her specific daughter
Does Nancy sound familiar?
Nancy, yeah, that's the judge that gave me my bond.
No, I'm talking about the lady that said, tell Mark and Charlotte, sorry we couldn't help Blaze. We're trying to find out who that lady is.
That's who I think it is.
Who?
The person I just said.
You thought that was the judge?
Yeah, that's who I think it was. That's the only thing why her face looked familiar to me. I've never seen this lady other than here at this place.
Okay, but that judge had nothing to do with Charlotte and Mark, though. Was she a bail bondsman? Do you think she was a bail bondsman?
She did some stuff outside of Bi-State before she was specifically here, but I mean, I can't research the lady. I don't know anything about her, Mom. Honestly. Yeah. I mean, I ain't been in trouble to know, prominent people like this.
Me either. I mean,
But I mean, the way, I didn't want to be on Jefferson's bad side, so I was just like, okay. And I told her, I was like, I was under the assumption, I was told yesterday we weren't getting our hour, and she's like, you're getting your hour. And, of course, I was bawling. She's like, wipe your face. There ain't no reason to cry. So I was wiping my face. But anyways, let me talk to him for the rest of my time. That way.
Okay. Okay.
Before you hand it to the phone, I called Dad.
Yeah.
I did call Dad.
I talked to Charlotte last night.
Okay. Well, I called Dad, and he's like, yeah, your mom will get right on it. He pisses me off.
Well, I mean,
he can't do a damn thing.
No, he can't. He can't.
It's kind of like, for once in your life, step out and do something. Just offer to do something. That's what I told him. Just offer to do something.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, let's save our minutes because I don't get paid again until, and I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
That's all I hear about when I call you.
Anyway. So I called Charlotte, and I'm just trying, I asked her, I said, who, this is what they said, and apparently Mark told Charlotte also. So anyway, she was going to contact Nancy.
I don't know.
She's a bail bondsman. And did you say Nancy?
Nancy, the judge that gave me my bond. She was the one that apparently.
Is she the one that looked up and said? Is she the one that looked up and said, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help"? I'm trying to figure out who said Kathy and Shona.
This lady that would talk to me is who I've been playing Clue in my head. I'm just trying to figure out who she is. I don't know if she's a judge or I don't know who she is. Honestly, I don't know who she is. I don't know. I don't know if she's a judge. If it was
then maybe you should ask the one that the other one.
Well, if I figure out who it is, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to tell you, a different way. I guess I don't know.
2 letters. One and one on the other.
Yeah. I guess we can play hangman. Hangman, or what's that one? 2 syllables.
Yeah, sounds like.
Sounds like.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, okay. So here's Emerson. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what you doing? We're standing by the campfire.
Standing by the campfire?
More like the yard fire.
Oh, the yard fire. Yeah, it's cool. It was cool today. It was really windy today.
Yeah. Did you hear the storm? Are you where you could hear the storm last night?
Yeah, I heard it thundering and stuff throughout the night.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to, I could hear what sounded like hard rain, but I really wasn't sure it was rain, I got a window, but...
Mama. Lana got me an early Christmas present. It's got a real sapphire, and it's got tiny, real diamonds around it.
got some big old earrings on. She's got a teardrop sapphire that's surrounded with diamonds, little bitty diamonds.
Uh-huh.
It's really pretty.
Ooh, wow.
And for Trey's early Christmas present, he wanted a chain with a cross on it. So that was his early Christmas present.
Oh, that's nice.
Hold it like that.
Yours?
What'd you do today?
What about your room?
So I got a closet in my room. It's got sliding doors.
Oh.
It's got a place for me to put my shoes.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
We'll just wait for another time. Just y'all go ahead and say your goodbyes.
All right.
I love you.
I love you too.
Call from charges for your call.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
You still on your call?
No, I'm off.
Okay. I was going to let you know I got commissary today, and it was all great. So there's nothing you got to change on it.
Okay. But the New Year's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and place next week's order.
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. But first, I want to tell you, if you haven't read the Guardian books, oh my God, Mom, you have to read them.
I'm reading them.
You can find time.
But I can listen to them. I can listen to them while I'm driving.
Okay, well then do that because I am already 200 pages into the first book. Like these are better than the Key trilogy. Okay, so my favorite was the Key trilogy, and then the Irish one would come second. But this one is topping both of those off.
Cool.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Good deal. So what were you going to say about next week's order?
Write something down for me. I know are you working tomorrow?
I work from home tomorrow.
Okay. Do me a favor tomorrow. Write this down. You got a pen?
I'm writing.
Okay. Phyllis, Phyllis. Andrea, Andrea. Dawson, Dawson. That's Granny up here. She took care of me last week when I didn't have any commissary and stuff. She has a PL bond of $90. Tomorrow, because I know you're not going to have time today because you're there working, but tomorrow morning, will you write down A1 bond and ask them if they can tell them that she's here at Bi-State and she's got the money on her books for her $90 bond. Can they come use that to bond her out?
Her name is Phyllis Andrea Dawson.
Yes.
Okay.
So call first thing in the morning, and then I'm going to try to get out, and I will call you. I'm going to try to get out earlier tomorrow, and I will call you and let me know what they say. So hold off on my order. Because Granny has your name and your number and stuff. So let's just see if they can actually come over and get her out. So hold off on my order. Okay?
Okay. So she has $90 in her commissary that she's wanting to use.
Yes, she should, because she's been a trustee up here. She's the one when Miss Russian wouldn't let me use the phone or out for my hour. She's the one that went and told Kennedy, and Kennedy come and let me out to call the kids for Christmas. Because I had rushing the 2 days that you had Trey. So I wouldn't have got my phone calls without her. Plus, she knows DC. So, but she's got your name and number. But if you'll do that first thing tomorrow morning, I mean, I think A1 Bond, they work 24/7. So if you have time
today.
yeah, if you have time this evening, call today and see if you can do it. I'm going to tell her you're going to call, and we might not know something until in the morning. But anyways, Miss James didn't turn, and I asked Miss Jefferson about it, and she told me Miss James didn't turn in her trustee form to show her time served. So she had to go back out and see Judge Talley, and he gave her a PR bond with the $90. And she's got the money, but...
So this is Miss Dalton?
Yeah, this is Miss Dawson. She's old. I mean, she ain't got no teeth. I gave her one of my granola bars. She's like, baby, I can't eat that. I ain't got no teeth. I was like, where are your teeth at? She's like, they're at the house.
Okay, but I thought you said something about Miss James.
Miss James is our sanitation. She's the one that's over the trustees. So when Miss Dawson was supposed to be released on the 22nd of December, but Miss James didn't turn in her time. So Miss Jefferson come back here and told her that, she'd turn in her time served. Well, when she did it, she had to go back to court, and Judge said, well, I'll give you a PR bond of $90. And she's like, okay, well, that doesn't help me because she's like, I can't get a hold of anybody. She's like, I don't have money, on a phone deal. I have family that can set that up. So he's like, well, you can just stay in there till the 8th. But she got a letter today that she was supposed to get on last Thursday, but because of the holidays, she didn't get it until today. And they told her that because she was in jail for 30 days, that they were going to cancel her Social Security and her disability check for the month of January. So I told her, I was like, no, I'll call and see. I was like, I'll help you. So she helped me out, so I want to help her out.
Okay.
She deserves it.
Do you know her date of birth?
Hold on just a second, I'll ask her. Grace, come here. What's your name, Father? He's 7.
Okay.
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 I'm going to just call whenever you can, and then I'll call you tomorrow, but I want to save the minutes that we have. That way you don't have to put any on my books.
Okay. I'll call at 3 o'clock, so if you're able to get out anytime after 3 o'clock, I should know something.
Okay. Ask them if they can come over and do it, and if they, I don't know how that shit works, but if they can't, ask them if you can, pay $90 over the phone, and she'll call you when she gets out and meet you to pay you back.
I'm not going to I'm not going to meet anybody. I'll just do it for her, but I don't want to meet and get you paid back or anything like that. If she helps you out, that's great, but try to think about situations that you put me in, Taylor, okay? Well, I'll take care of this one.
Just ask them if they'll do that first. Yeah, just ask them if they'll come over and do that first before you do it.
But she says she has $90 in her commissary. She has a $90 PR bond, and she has that much money in her commissary.
She said it's on her books.
On her books. On her books.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got to go
$90.
Yes,
A1 bond.
Yes.
She's in the bi-state.
Yes.
Which is the 4-story building, right?
Yes, it's one where I'm at.
Okay. All right, I'll do that at 3 o'clock.
Okay. Have you talked to Em?
No, I haven't. I haven't talked to her. Believe it or not, she's with her brother. Apparently, Donnie had a doctor's appointment in Tyler, so she spent the night over there.
Oh.
Well, which is good for her, good for Trey. That's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You know, it's just something that's got to play out on its own. It's got to happen naturally. You know, I can't have Em thinking that I'm keeping her away from her dad. So I just have to let things play out.
Yeah.
And we have our final custody hearing on February 23rd.
February 23rd? Okay. Well,
yeah.
Good.
So, okay, call me if you can call me. Do not call between 11 and 12.
Okay, 11 and 12. Okay.
Exactly.
That's your conference meeting time?
Yeah, and I'm on the phone. I have to stay unmuted. Okay?
Okay.
So I had to run out of my office real quick. So anyway, okay, I love you, bye.
Okay, I love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello?
Hey, did you leave me a message?
I did.
Okay, I haven't listened to it. I just called I tried to call you earlier, but it's storming really bad here, and the lights flickered, and then our phones weren't working.
So what my message said was, A1 bonding is completely, they're closed public. So I called Boss and I got some information. And here's the deal. She's got a $3,000 bond. A $90 PR bond means that somebody has to take $90 in cash to the bi-state, like on one of the floors. They got their own company. And tell her, I'm not doing that. I'm not driving to Texarkana.
Oh, no,
I mean,
I understand that. No, that's fine.
If someone helps you out, then you just need to, I will buy whatever it is that you borrow from them, and send it in your commissary. But please, I've got enough shit to take care of. You know, and this is perfectly you trying to help everybody else. But you're in no position to help, and you just can't put me in this position. Now, John would have had a shit fit, but if I could have put $90 on a credit card, it would have been fine. But to go through them, it costs $310, and I just can't do it.
Oh, no. She'll understand that. That's fine.
But that's what it is. It's you know, it has to be $90 cash, and it has to be taken to the bi-state. That's what the girl bondsman told me.
Okay. I'll explain that to her. Is there a way for her to still be able to get her Social Security and her disability check?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
I think that's so shitty.
I mean, you know, January the 8th, she's going to have to get out, and she's going to have to go to the Social Security office.
Yeah. Well, it would have been longer than that, but DC got her in and got it moved up. So, that's better than having to wait longer. So, but she'll understand that. I'll explain it to her also. So,
but he said that's what has to happen. Somebody has to take $90 cash to, I think, a floor. It's a private company. They're in the bi-state on one of the floors. I think you might have said second floor. Don't quote me on that, but they gotta take $90 cash, and then that's it. Because if you go through the bail bondsman, then I have to be fucking responsible for her showing up to court, and I can't do that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I know she would, but I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'll tell her since I'm still out, I'll explain it to her.
And yeah,
you calling? I mean,
that's all that has to happen. She said that company, or he said that company can't take money off of her books. It has to be $90 cash, and that's it. Now, I don't know why, if she's got $90 on her books, why she can't, if your POs are so great, or COs, whatever the fuck they're called, if they're so great and care so much, why can't they, I just don't know. This is not.
I don't know. It was like when I see Bradley, I may ask her if she'll go pull $90 off the book and pay it for her.
I mean, that's all it's going to take, but it's going to have to be somebody there and fix your camera.
Oh yeah, no. I'll ask and see if she can do that.
So,
but that's fine. I appreciate you calling.
Okay. Well, no problem.
I can tell her.
Yeah. So that is exactly what's got to happen, and then she's out of there. $90 cash, and she's out of there.
Well, I mean, it won't hurt her to stay till the 8th anyway. So, I mean, she even said that herself.
But she doesn't have any family or anything?
She can't make a phone. She made her one phone call. She doesn't have anybody to load money on the phone. That's how shitty it is here. If you don't have, I guess family like you and stuff, then people are screwed when they come here. You get one phone call, and that's it. Unless you have family that puts money on the phone deal like you do.
Okay, I think there's a way. I think there's a way that I can put money in an account. That means you got to give your fucking PIN and shit out.
I'm not giving my PIN and stuff out.
So that's the only way that. And you don't need to do that. No,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't get my PIN out. That's not something I want to do. I mean, I know she wouldn't. She wouldn't be malicious with it, but still, I feel better not doing that. I'd rather be.
The only other thing you can do is if she gives you the number of somebody, you call them.
I may try to do that. I'll explain it to her and then see if I can get maybe. I think she has all boys. I'll ask her. I'll tell her though.
So
are you fixing to go home?
Here in a minute, but I'm saying I can put money in some type of an account for you to call a different number other than mine. I think. But I don't know if I have to have that number or not.
Well, if you have time before you leave, call and find out, and I'll try to call you back if I have time. But if not, then we'll try to do it tomorrow. But let me ask her if I made the phone call for her. Just let me ask her first, because I don't want you to go through all that and then one of her, her kids not answer her care.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to put, I'll put $20, okay? $20 in an account. I call another phone number. Because listen, you can still use that to call Donnie's number for Emerson. But she's not there yet. I'll call down when she's going.
Yeah, but you need to make sure that they won't take my medical stuff off of that first. Don't do that unless you know for sure that I'll get those minutes.
Well, that's what it says it's designed for. It's just $20. Just $20.
Well, that's $20 I can use to talk to y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But okay. Okay. I'm going to ask her. Okay. We'll try, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm still going to ask her just to make sure. But, okay.
Okay. Don't call anybody else, okay?
What?
I'm just saying don't call anybody from your past because it's just not going to be a good deal. If they're running their lips, then they're going to just don't. I'm just saying don't try to call Wade or his mother or anything like that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm not. I've already been instructed not to, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Trust me, it's been some long nights. You'll understand after the 8th, it looks like. So, just want to text your can number, call you answer.
I will, but and that person that called me before, that number doesn't belong to them anymore.
What?
I tried to call the mail lady back, and that number doesn't belong to them anymore.
Okay, well, she might got a new number or phone from Christmas.
I don't know. Like I said, I'll put $20 to see if you can call a different number for her. And that's all I can do.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can do it. How do I call? Is it the same way? How do I?
So. I think, I don't know. I think you're going to be able to pick up the phone, and it's going to just give me, I'll get it done here in the next 10 minutes, okay? So the next time you pick up the phone, you may be able to call another number, and those minutes go to that other number. Just
okay. All right. Well, I love you. I'll let you finish working.
No, I'm not working. Just a second. I'm fucking here, but I don't. All right. Here's what my options are. It says, add funds to this inmate's phone account that can be used by the inmate to call any phone number. Okay, there it is. But you have to make the phone call. You can't let her have your PIN number.
I know.
You always have to figure out how that works. It's going to be almost the same way. Instead of calling my number, you're going to be able to dial a different number, and the funds are going to go to that number.
Okay.
But what you say is they have to take $90 cash to the buy safe for the PR bond. That's what the guy said.
Okay. For the PR bond. Okay. All right.
It's a company that handles the PR bond.
PR bond. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tell her first, and then if she can give me a number, I'll call it.
Okay, bye.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So, one of the girls was talking to me, and she said that, I guess a few weeks ago, that I was on the news, and that it was talking about that a grand jury indicted me. Is this over the stuff that he was supposed to get Wednesday?
I don't even know.
How can they fucking indict me on shit that we're not even fucking going to trial over?
Okay, so that's what an indictment is, basically. But I don't know if it's I don't know if it's for the first charge. I don't know what charges it's for. What's his name didn't even know. That's what he was picking up on Wednesday.
Okay.
But I know that you don't know this, and
oh God.
What?
What?
I was just going to say that there was no way for you to know this, but Dad has made a turn for the worse. So he's in ICU in Tyler right now. I'm going tonight, and then I'm going to stay with Grandma all weekend so that Mom can be with Dad. And
Anyway, I don't expect him to make it too much longer. So I haven't had a chance to even think about emailing your attorney. But I know that your attorney picked up the information on Wednesday. I'm headed back to work right now. I will just send him a short email when I get in there and just say, have you had a chance to review what you picked up on Wednesday? Do you have any idea when you're going to be able to go see her, what your plans are, yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and I'll let you know when you call tomorrow. I mean, it's Friday. I don't even know if I'll hear back from him. It's 3 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah, you probably won't. It'll probably be Monday before you hear anything.
So, anyway, okay. Well, I'll just pull back up at work, so call me tomorrow, and I'll always say yes or no.
All right.
All right, I love you.
And you too, Paul.
Your call has been accepted.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm back. I just wanted to let you know.
You're back?
Yeah.
Oh, today's Friday. Yeah, I tell you, I got so much going on. Okay, how did it go?
You can watch it. It's live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube?
Yep.
How is that possible?
Because the courtroom is a public place, and they couldn't get Zoom to work, so all of the court hearings are on YouTube. All of the, courthouses have YouTube pages, so you can view the entire thing on YouTube. I mean, the DA's pretty much, like Jeff said he was going to call you, and Brent, they were like, they just showed out today because they were on camera, so.
Well, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. Just remember, we're still being recorded. So I'll go ahead and tell you that and I have already placed a call to Brent. I completely forgot. The hospice nurse come for Grandma today, and I had to run down to Zachary's. I just drove to my laptop and to do the job down there. And so I ordered your commissary while I was down there, and I noticed that they have taken your, you no longer have a writing pad or a drawing pad available to you. So I called them about that.
What'd they say?
Well, I guess they were in court with you. They didn't. Nobody answered because I actually placed the call, shortly after 11:30, or maybe around 11:30. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. They were in court with you because I called him at 10:35 and just left a voicemail, but he was with you at that time.
Yeah, he'll probably call you back once he gets done.
Okay. So anyway, I wasn't able to do that. But so have they approached you? Have they told you that you've done something wrong, or that you had a letter that said too much?
So my question to you is, has any jail staff notified you of any wrongdoings as far as your mail privileges, MAIL privileges?
No.
Okay. So they just remove your colors and your markers and your pens and pencils and sharpeners are still on there?
But my paper's not.
Just no paper. No paper, no drawing.
Wow.
Yep.
I would just order it off Amazon, and they have to give it to me.
I'll give it a shot.
You can try it.
Yeah, but I just order one at a time. I just now ordered The Discovery of Witches, so that book is on its way.
Okay.
And now I've got book 2 and book 3 of hers that match that book in my shopping cart to send that, in about 2 days, so that they kind of come, back to back.
Okay. Yeah, just to guess, I guess when he hollers at you or you call him.
I'm going to go to the grocery store for groceries here at Grandma's, and then I told Emerson I'd pick her up from school today, and then I have to work. I've got a brown paper due Monday, and I ain't even started on it. So even though I'm going home, I'm going to stick my head in my computer.
Okay. Well, tell him I'll call her tomorrow, because I got Miss Russian today, so I'm not going to be out when she gets home.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking for your call tomorrow.
Okay.
Make sure you call my phone first, okay? Okay.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
So what are you doing?
I was watching TikTok. That's what I was doing.
You're watching TikTok at work?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I got to talk to him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Trey and them are over there, but apparently Tommy wouldn't let him talk to me.
Huh.
So I was like, wow. But that was fine. I told him to tell him that I loved him and that I hope he had a good week. Mom, that really upsets me.
I'm sure it does, but you know what? I hate to say this, but if you'd have been thinking about the children that you had on Earth, you might not be in the situation you're in. But, that's what's done is done. And you have to go forward and deal with the consequences as best you can. And you're not the only one dealing with them. We're all dealing with them.
Yeah. Did you get my message the other day?
I got it yesterday. I tried to answer and it just hung up. I pushed the 1 and I was on my way to, had to go to Midlothian for parks yesterday, so I was in the car. And then I pushed 1 and it just clicked, so my plan was if you called back, I was going to, unplug my phone from the car.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I didn't know if actually I started thinking about things and I thought, well, maybe you had a neighbor that was being loud and you just hung up the phone. So I really didn't know what happened.
No, the phone call said the call was rejected, so I thought you may have been in a meeting. So did you get my message on the kiosk?
I did. And, but I figured you'd call and I'd answer you when, your books should be delivered. It says tomorrow by 9, so I'm thinking you'll have them by Monday.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Arriving tomorrow by 9, so that's Monday night, so yeah, by Tuesday.
By Tuesday, okay.
And it looks as if all 3 are coming together.
Ah. Did you get that one that Grandma told you about?
No, I haven't, but asked her again the other day, and she sent me a picture of it, so I just haven't ordered it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I didn't know if that one was, if you did order it and that one was coming first, or what it was. Did Molly and all them get together?
I think they did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think the plan was maybe today at lunch or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Jim said John was in Aldi's again.
Well, it was supposed to start today, but they pushed it, and I don't know that he has a new start date. I mean, they're only going to push it like a few days, so, yeah. Anyway, it was actually supposed to start, and he took off today to get some stuff around the house done. But, yeah, as of tomorrow when he goes to work, yeah, he'll be in outage. Because I have a feeling they... Go ahead.
I told him that if I was out during the week, that I'd try to call her, and she told me to try to call after 4:30, that way, because she'd be riding the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she gets on the bus at 3:30, so, I mean, if you just, if you can switch your hour, it's up to you, whatever.
If they'll let me, I will. It just depends on who we have.
Yeah.
So if I can mark it out on that, I told her I'd call her during the week, but if not, then the plan was I'd call in on the weekend.
Yeah.
So. Okay, well, I love you.
All right, I love you too, dear.
All right, have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
This charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hey, I got the orders for the final hearing for Emerson in the mail. Miss Jefferson just brought them to me.
Okay, yeah, February 23rd.
Yeah, at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Y'all just...
So it's basically going to say you don't object. So far nobody's objecting. In other words, so that means that they're going to grant us permanent custody of her.
Okay.
So I guess it's permanent.
It gives y'all permanent guardianship of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you just get one piece of paper?
I got two. I got the one that's signed. I got the one from Miss Catherine, and then I got the one that's signed from Robert.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got both of those. Jefferson said they had already sent it over to her, but she wanted to go ahead and bring this one to me so I could keep it.
Do you know if it's going to be a Zoom hearing?
Yeah, it's a Zoom hearing. Can you find out if, with me being here, if you can change my name back to Morton for me? Because there's a court order at Bowie County Courthouse for when I divorced Hunter. So if there's any way that we can, because when I asked one of the jailers, they said that it's possible, and then they were like, then that way, if they write anything, they're putting it in a different name,
So he went back to court and mandated your name be changed back to Morton?
Yeah, that's what I want to, that's what I'm asking.
No, I'm talking about when you and Hunter
I didn't have to, in court, it's in the decree, the divorce decree that's on record. He put in there, he gave me the right to go back to my maiden name.
But that's only if you want it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you stay Parker, you possibly could stay, I'm just thinking about Emerson's last name being.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we'll just see what the future holds.
Right. I don't know that you want to do that right now.
No, you're right. I didn't think about it that way.
You know, so if we end up adopting her, you know, we will change her name to.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just think Parker, even though that the majority of people know you as Morton, you know, they know Zachary's your brother, they know, you know, I just, I mean, you know, it really doesn't, I mean, I'd like to change the last name to if I could, but, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just,
we'll just figure out once.
But what I'm trying to understand, though, is he just gave you permission to change your name back if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not a court order saying that you are no longer Taylor Parker. It is saying that you have permission to change your name back to Morton if you so desire, correct?
Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question, really.
Okay.
Honestly, truly, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if I should have already changed it and didn't, you know, or...
Okay, so I think that is something that you need to ask when the attorney comes to see you. You need to ask him if there's any way that he can look up your divorce decree, the Hunter. They got access to that information. And two, if it's mandatory, you change your name.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it really matters right now, you know? And your attorney may say the same thing. But I mean, what are they going to do? Argue with not changing your name back? What?
Mom, they would charge me with shitting on the fly right now if they could.
Well, I mean, that's
literally, that's what it comes down to. I mean, there's another girl that's here, and they literally, you know, just threw some bogus bullshit on her just because they could, just because it makes them look better. Oh, well, we're just tossing this, you know. It's like one horrible thing, they'll do anything and whatever. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. They don't give a shit.
Well, Taylor, you know, there's, I mean, I think I understand what you're saying, but I don't think you're thinking about that like you should be thinking about that. I mean, it's not just you do one horrible thing and they try to throw the book at you. You need to, when you see your attorney, you need to find out when they're going to be able to do a psychiatric evaluation, because something is not right here.
Well, I found out yesterday that I'm actually due for a bond reduction because I've been here 90 days.
Okay, so ask him about that.
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right.
Yeah, they notified me of that. They were like, every 90 days you just tell your attorney and they put in for a bond reduction and they have to reduce it. So.
Okay, you need to also ask about your mail. I need to get something else in the mail to you because I want them to reject it one more time and let's see what happens.
Yeah, you need to keep up with everybody's rejected mail.
Well, so far, Mom says she hasn't received anything back. So that means that she was not sending it to Shreveport either. I need something to go to Shreveport. Because if you have mail, I mean, they're not giving you a kiosk. So anyway, you need to get ready for him to come see you. You need to review were you able to dig your pen out? Because I wasn't able, I'm locked down until after the delivery, so it'll just have to go in next week.
No, I got a pencil though, so.
Okay, you should have more than one. I think I sent you two.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying I have a pencil that I've sharpened, so I'm using it to write.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm going over anything and everything that I can possibly think of. So, I mean,
you need to have a separate page of questions and room to take notes.
Did you get my mail for the health commission?
John brought something in yesterday. Yesterday evening, I was in the middle of cooking supper and wrangling the slob child. I told her, I said, look here. Please don't say, because it's Nani. And I said, Emerson, if you are in this house and I'm in another room, please come to that room and say whatever you have to say. Because I'm honestly sick of hearing you say Nani. It doesn't matter where she goes. It's like she intentionally goes. She doesn't do it intentionally. But she's not being considerate. All she's got to do is walk into the room I'm in and say whatever it is she needs. Instead, she'll go in her bedroom and then say, hey, Nani, come here. And I'm got my hands in food. So anyway, she's like, oh, okay. And I swear, I honestly think that it never even crossed her mind. She's like, oh, okay. I know. She's just like, so absent-minded. But anyway, do I need to jump up and get that letter?
Do what?
I said, do I need to jump up and get that letter and open it now?
Are you at home?
Yeah, I'm at home. It's Tuesday. I work from home on Tuesday.
Oh, Emerson told me you were going to work today, so I was thinking you were off.
No, her days are off.
Oh, yeah, so if it's the health commission one, because, I mean, that'll work in my favor. I mean, the health commissioner works for the state, so that could possibly, they could, you know, if doing something for them will help them drop one of these other charges that they're coming at me with. I mean, that's the whole purpose.
Do you even know what you've been charged with?
No, not yet, but I mean, I'm just saying, they work for the state, so, I mean...
Wow. Yeah, apparently so. It's a nice little drawing.
Oh, never mind. No, that's not it. Those are my drawings. When I was bored. Never mind. Those are my blueprints.
Of what?
I think, I don't, it just depends on which one it is that you got. I mean, I don't know who it should say on there.
Well, why the fuck are you sending me shit I don't need to have?
I just want you to hold on to it.
Oh, okay. You give it to Ben?
No, don't give it to Ben. That's my idea. He'll use it. I already know because he wanted to work on it with me when we talked about it. Don't give it to him. Hold on to it. Just put it in a...
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Okay, well, what time is it?
It is 2:25.
Oh, I think it's later. God. All right, well, we're going to be terminated in 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'll try to work tomorrow. So I'll talk to you on Thursday, okay?
Okay, well, I'll try to call back this evening to talk to him for a few minutes.
Okay, well, I don't know how much money is on the account.
Well, I'll call from the other one. I got some money on it.
Okay, that way I won't have to put anything until Thursday.
Yeah, there you go. All right, love you, bye.
This is a prepaid collect call. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
I got your message.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
It means that he basically doesn't know anything yet, is what I'm gathering. I guess, based on what he said by, going and picking up all the information that the DA's been gathering. So the latest indictment, I don't think they're going to have to go to court for that.
So he's going to get all the information that they've, I guess, put together on Wednesday.
Yep, next Wednesday, yep. Well, today's Thursday, so yeah, next Wednesday. So I guess that's why, I guess I was just assuming that he knew that information already. Was gathering it while they were gathering it. But I guess maybe they don't share that information, until they're done with it. I don't really know how this process works.
Okay.
But it's just something to look forward to, though. I would imagine that he still probably is not going to come on Wednesday, I don't guess. I will, at the beginning of next week, remind me to, I'll just send him another email asking him when he thinks, how long it'll take him once he gets the information before he'll see you to try to get an idea of when he's coming. And if he's coming to you or if you go with, I guess y'all have to go downstairs.
That I don't know.
So the last time that they carried you, that you didn't get to see a lawyer, but you thought you were going to get to see a lawyer, where did you go?
The last time I went down, I know I was on the 3rd floor. I only went down 1 floor. That's where all the, I guess, investigators and judges and all of them's offices and stuff are.
So there must be rooms down there?
Yeah, they have, different rooms and stuff like that. I tell you what, if fucking Wade is carrying on some shit, I'm going to have you get in contact with fucking the health services, and I'm fixing to ram him in the fucking ass. Because I'm fixing to be a witness, and I'm fixing to have his fucking hog license pulled, and he can do some fucking jail time and some paying up some money for illegal hog buying and selling. That'll be what's fucking next, because I'm fixing to fuck him sideways.
All you gotta do is have it delivered to me, and I'll hold on to it.
That'll be fine. I'm fixing it. It's left. I'm going to write it up tonight, and I'll have it shipped to you in the mail tomorrow, and you can contact him and set something up for him to come up here and talk to me and tell him I will roll on every person that Hawk Load has sold to, and I will be eyewitness that he is selling sows, piglets, and boars. So I'll get that together for you.
Well, just, get it together. Send it to me, and I'll hold on to it till you decide what you want to do.
No, I know what I want to do. I'm fixing to fuck him.
Well,
because you know what? No, I'm not fixing to fucking go down for something that he wrote fucking hot checks for. If he fucking wrote those hot checks, then I'm fixing to fucking fight it tooth and nail. But I know he's going to get fucked the other way because Les can't stand him. So,
well, you should have all the, that's all that was said. So I still don't know, no one's contacted me. I don't know what the second part of it has anything to do with. So I don't, he should be able to.
Do you have plans tomorrow?
I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, did you get your test done today?
No, I still haven't got my test done today. I had our internet service today, and that guy left at a little after 2:30. And so I think I'm going to be up there at 8 o'clock in the morning there to see if they can do the test. So I just got to be back home by 9 o'clock to get the schedule done.
Yeah. That might be squeezing it in pretty
Yeah.
You may want to wait till after your stuff.
They'll just have to do it, and I'll just have to say, I'll be right back. Yeah. But see, they close at noon. I don't know how it works. I got a couple of options. M's coming home. I'm going to get M on Sunday evening. We were right. Donnie's got some appointment. She had an appointment in Tyler today. That's why Emerson was up there. And I think Emerson had, I think she had just gotten there when I saw her that she was there. So, anyway, Trey was in the kitchen, on the computer, on the school computer, and Emerson and Bowie were in the living room. He's the same age as Sullivan, and he talks so much better than Sullivan. And he come asked Emerson, he said, who are you talking to? Just as plain as day.
Yeah.
And, at first he said, hi, Nana. And Emerson said, this is not your Nana. And then he said, well, who are you talking to? He said, my Nani. And he said, hi, Nani. Oh, it was so sweet because he had such a sweet little voice.
Oh.
So, he just stuff like, what are you doing? And I'm watching.
What are you doing?
Yeah. He was getting ready to watch Toy Story, is what he was saying.
Oh.
So anyway, I asked her, I said, she said, and Trey went in there and said, he asked Emerson, he said, is PL a blend? And she said, yeah, pull. And I was like, what did we say? And anyway, it was a school, you know. Then, yeah, run off and ask his big sister a question.
Oh, well, I'm sure she's having a good time, so that's what matters.
Yeah, she thinks to be. You know, and I just said, I told her I didn't have to work Monday and asked her when she'd be ready to come home. And she said she's going back to Boney's tomorrow. And, so I told her that, but see, I don't think I'm going to let her go next weekend. Even though it's their weekend, she's been there for 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm just going to probably keep her home. I'm going to try to spend as much time with her as I can before I have to, you know, go to work. Anyway, and that's a little ways away, but still, well, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not tired of all the running.
I'm sure.
Well, I meant to ask you, you know, I can't order your stuff until tomorrow, but one of the things that do you still have backup batteries, or do you need batteries this week?
No, you just bought me, I got backup batteries. I just put new batteries in it today, and then I got backup batteries, so I'm good. I'll let you know as soon as I put the backup batteries in.
Okay, so that'll probably buy me 1 week.
Yeah, but I need some more atomic fireballs.
Oh, you need fireballs. I'm glad you said, what'd you say?
I need some more atomic fireballs.
Atomic fireballs, okay. I thought you said chocolate and fireballs. Atomic fireballs. Okay, so right now I've got a jar of peanut butter, snack crackers, Doritos and original Fritos, mustard pretzels, jalapeno crunchy curls, cream cheese, ranch dressing.
I don't need any more jalapenos right now. I'm stocked up.
Oh, okay. You sliced jalapenos? I know, but it's such a tiny amount.
It's not really, though. That package is packed full.
Oh, well, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, so I'm good on jalapenos. I mean, give me some more vanilla.
Huh?
Give me some more of the cappuccinos, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need any tea?
Yeah, you can throw it, some teas.
What about coffee?
I need a pack of coffee.
All right, and then just whatever else will fill the bill?
Yeah.
All right, how many cream cheese packets do you need?
Just some, and then strawberry jelly. No good.
I didn't hear a number. Did you say a number?
No, just some. Just
like 4?
4 or 5. We'll do 5. Do 5.
And then 2 packages of ranch?
Yeah, 2 packages of ranch will do.
No jalapenos. I got strawberry jelly. Most strawberry jellies are cheap, so I'll do whatever will fit on your, whatever I can get fit in there. Gatorade and Sprite. I almost sent you 1 Coke the other day.
No, don't send me any Coke.
Okay. Y'all have access to that?
Huh?
Do they ever give y'all that?
No. They give us Kool-Aid or like juice and tea. In which I don't even know if this is true, but Dr. Forms, when I was at the hospital, he told me to try not to drink what they give us because it has a hormone sedative in it. he was like, a lot of people don't know that, but it's in there. It's in the juice stuff, you know. And I was like, okay. He's like, I'm dead serious. Like, he was being serious. And I looked at him like, what? So, I don't drink the juice when they serve it, because it tastes like watered perfume, but if they got the tea, I'll get the tea sometimes, but normally I've just been doing water if I don't have drinks from you.
So do you ever see those? I'm wondering if they make little packets of water enhancers, because they have something that they had a fruit punch one, and it's like an 8-count.
Yeah, it's like the packets like you can buy at the store to put in your water bottle.
Do you want any of those?
Yeah, we can try them. Do the fruit punch, or what are the flavors? Fruit punch and what?
Let's start with fruit punch, and then I'll look. Just now, when I saw a 8-count, it's when I can't get to your menu right now. So if it's 15 minutes, so we'll just get cut off.
Okay, fruit punch or lemonade or something. If they got it. Lemonade.
I don't know. And I have an orange.
No, I don't like orange. I don't like anything flavored orange.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to place an order tomorrow and anything else?
No.
All right, you still got all your clothes and everything? Because I just saw a notification for a wintry mix.
Yes, I've still got all my clothes.
Early Monday morning.
Great. I wish they let us have toboggans.
Well, I can get you a pair of shorts you can put on your head.
I thought about putting a sock on my head.
I can get you a towel you can wrap on your head. And sure, I had to do that exactly when I was camping with him one time.
No, don't waste money on that.
It's only like $6.
No, it's okay. Well, that should be everything. Oh, sugars. Put the sweet low sugars on there.
Those pink packets?
Yep.
I think you can have 2 separate kinds.
I don't know. Every time you order them, it's just the same ones. The sweet low packets. They don't care. They won't give us real sugar because of the, people that like to make jail booze and stuff.
So how do they sweeten that tea? It comes from commissary that I send you the tea packet.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
It's already sweetened.
Oh.
Yeah, it's already sweetened. It's all mixed. So you can't, separate it.
Oh, okay. Do you like that? Because
I like it because it's peach flavored.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah. So when I put it in hot water, it's like warm tea. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. So I was just thinking it was a tea bag.
No, it's just a powder. I pour it in and Okay, well, we're going to get cut off.
Okay.
All right, I love you. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, I love you too. Bye-bye.
Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just doing time sheets. We just got off the 11 o'clock call.
Oh.
So how you feeling?
I feel like dirt. But
How come?
Huh?
How come?
because my heart is fighting at a 10-all. It's trying to beat really, really fast, and its job is to make sure it doesn't. So just lightheaded, and I'm beyond tired.
So do you refuse the atenolol because of the condition you're in, or what?
I don't know. The ER doctor I had last night was an asshole, so
what did he do? Well, I need to hear in your words what took place.
I mean, my nurse and all them did really great care. They did a CT scan, and he was more focused on trying to find a clot. And I was like, guys, it's not a blood clot, because I know my blood clot pains. I was like, this is my heart. I said, I can tell you exactly where my pain is coming from. You know, the nurse kept coming in because they had me on the monitor, and it kept going off because my heart rate kept going from like 55 up to 110. So it was printing off, and she was signing them and taking them to him. And the nurse was Angela, and she was like, he's discharging you. And at first I was like, do what? And she was like, I have noted in there what everything of me coming in, so my charting is in there. She's like, but he is not going to admit you because of your crime. She's like, and I'm very sorry for that. She was like, it's 6:33. If y'all want to wait till shift change and then bring her back in. And I was like, at that point, I was just like, no. I didn't feel good. I was ready to just lay down. So, but I mean, the nurses were very good. He wasn't yet to fluids, and I was dehydrated. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took them 6 sticks to get my IV. And then they had to come back in, and they stuck, where they did the blood gas in your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they ended up having to get blood because they couldn't get blood anywhere else. Stuck both at the top.
Okay, go ahead.
They stuck both at the top of my hands and couldn't get blood. Couldn't get IV. But the nursing staff here, they're on it. She come by to check on me, and she was like, we'll keep watching you. She was like, if you feel like you start getting worse, let me know. She's like, all you got to do is say, call the nurse, and she's like, and I'll be here in a minute. So they said if it doesn't change, then I'll have to go back, and the practitioner said that she was going to make sure that it's Eric something isn't working when I go back. But they got visitation back up.
Oh yeah? Here at the jail?
Here at the jail. I think you can call and they can send you a schedule. But they told me they were like, good news, Parker's visitation's up.
So do you have to put people on your list?
I'm going to ask when Skirts comes back, but it says on here, U.S. Marshal inmates receive 2 non-contact 1-hour visits per week.
2 1-hour per week?
2 1-hour visits per week.
Okay, well, I'm stuck out here in outage.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, at least when you get back home, we can one of the days. I think mine.
Yeah, well, don't say anything to Emerson in the notes because.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to say anything.
So, okay.
I think mine are Wednesdays and Sundays. But I'm not sure. You'd have to find out.
Okay, well, go ahead and see if we can find out that information. Did you get,
I'm looking at the schedule. It says closed custody male and female inmates. Wednesday from 1300 to 1600. And then Sunday closed custody male and females from 1200 to 1500. It says there's no scheduling required, so you just come. But on here it does say special visits can be arranged and approved by the jail administrator or assistant jail administrator with a 7-day notice. So maybe if you wanted to set something up where we were all by ourselves or something.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, that would have to, but I don't, we'll just have to see. You know, I think, we would have to see because we couldn't be amongst all of those people.
Yeah. I didn't make a list, but I liked everything that you got me, just no honey bun and I need some coffee. And no Fritos. I want more.
Too late, I already placed the order.
Okay, well that's fine, don't worry about it.
We got coffee, fireballs, two packages of fireballs, 2 things of sugar, 2 things of jalapeno crackers, batteries. I didn't know if you needed them.
No, that's
2 Doritos, 2 almond joys, 2 Fritos, 14 cappuccino, a stamped envelope, a package of peppermint, 2 crunchy Cheetos, 2 honey oat granola, 2 honey mustard pretzels, and 3 Sprites.
okay, that'll work.
Is there something you have else on your mind and I can put it on the...
No, I just need coffee. That's the only thing I had on my mind.
Okay. I'll just send you coffee every week. If you can, if
I don't need it every week. That one lasted me 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well then,
because it was
can't remember what every other week.
Yeah, just the coffee is every other week because it actually, I still have stuff in there too because I had a bag of Fritos and I got my Doritos still. I got my, I think I got four of my little cappuccino deals left.
Okay. Did we put those over ice?
When I can get it, yeah, but they haven't been sending juice, so when they don't send juice, we don't have ice. But when we do have ice, I normally get a cup of it and mix it.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an ice vanilla thingy.
Exactly. And let me tell you, black coffee is good over ice. Black coffee is not good when it sits and just gets cold after it's been hot. But if you pour that over ice,
yeah.
I mean, I like it.
And Ms. Birch, can you tell me which one of these is mine? Am I the closed? Yes. Okay. All right, I told you right, Mom. It was the Wednesday and the Sunday. The are good. They're about 280 pages apiece.
Good.
Yeah, Patricia, the author, kind of seems like the stuff from other authors, like a lot of her, like magical stuff of the Fae and all that, matches Holly Black, like, identical.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. In the series, you got me the first 3 books, but did you see that there were more books in the Mercy Thomas?
That's what I'm saying. This is a very long series, and there are bukus of books. So do you want me to just keep sending you this series until you get to the end? Because I think I'm almost positive there's like 14 or more.
Yeah, I mean, I want to, and they're not like, you know, I figured from the look at the front of the book it was going to be like an adult, you know, but it hasn't been in there. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still on the first, I'm almost done with the first one, but I like it. So, I mean, or let me finish reading the other 2 and then or at least read the second one and I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a whole series.
Yeah, I think I want to finish the series.
You gotta series. So I didn't know if you wanted to read series parallel. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, if you want to read the first series.
Well, there's one, hold on just a second.
Okay.
I can't remember, I'll look when I get off phone to you, because I can't remember, it's in the back of one of the books that I read, but there was another series by one of them.
So she's got a Skybook series?
It's not by Patricia.
You'll just have to get...
Yeah, I'll have to find it and then I'll tell you what it is. I think it's I don't think it's by Holly. Shit, I don't know. I've read so many of them now. But I'll look and see. It's in the back of one of them. There's 3 books. It's a 3-part series, and the final one come out in like November. It's like the Bones or something. The first year, or I'll figure it out. I didn't hear you because you put out, then I heard you. What did you say about him?
Tonight. No. I'll talk to her tomorrow night for sure. Just I'll pick her up tomorrow.
John's picking her up tomorrow?
Yeah.
So do you think tomorrow evening I can get out and I can talk to her, or
if you as late as possible, you know.
Okay, well, let's try for Monday then, Monday evening.
So then I'll talk to you on Monday, because I'm supposed to have more information on Monday, too.
Okay, all right, well, then we'll do that. Unless something happens, just in case something happens, I think I'm going to give Miss Sylvia, the old lady trustee here, your number, just in case something did happen. That way she can let you know how she went back to the hospital or something, okay? Just out of it there, because I don't even know where you're at. Yeah, she won't do anything with it other than call to tell you, but I'm going to do that. That way, if Lana was here, but Lana went home the other day, so there's only 2 of us, right?
I'll talk to you Monday.
Okay, love you.
All right, I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey. What are you doing?
Talking to the guys about the COVID vaccine.
Oh, are they making it mandatory?
Shit, no.
Oh, that's good. Don't put that in your body.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, being in jail, I've heard some pretty nasty stuff about it.
Yeah, deny it, say no thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'd rather not be chipped.
Yeah, no, that's the least of your worries. It's what it does to your immune system. But then again, kind of have to weigh your odds.
Take the COVID any day.
So you didn't tell me that you talked to the team yesterday. Did I not? Did they come see you after we talked?
Yes, they come and saw me after. They come late in the afternoon. Late. Okay. And then I was just calling you to tell you I just got done talking to Randy. I really like her. Really like her. She said that she had been corresponding with you like through email.
I mean, yeah, so it's just a, high part of the team. It's not, there is no...
Well, she's going to be corresponding with you more.
Okay. Jeff introduced her via email, and I said, welcome to the team, and she basically just said, nice to meet you via email, I'm working with Taylor's team, getting to know her, meeting you in the near future, that kind of stuff, so.
Well, she's definitely going to keep more in touch with you coming up now, that she's got to meet me in person. Today was, pretty much yesterday, all they did was bring her in and introduce her, so it wasn't kind of like a new person just popping up.
Right.
That's pretty much all we did yesterday, and today she sat down with me one-on-one, and we just visited for probably like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. She got that.
So let me tell you this real quick.
Okay.
He said, Randy, Brent, and I had a good meeting with Taylor yesterday, and Randy will be going to spend more time with her today. Taylor's next pretrial, he told me about that. I just wanted to update you. So I responded to that email, and I said, did she discuss with you possibly being moved to a different pod where the lights are turned off at night? And he had, that was at 8:50 this morning, and he has yet to answer me. So did you discuss that with her?
I discussed it with all of them yesterday, and then me and her discussed it again.
Okay.
So that's something that they are going to work on. They got to figure out how they have to present it, who they have to present it to.
The thing about it is if they need it. I don't understand. You have already been diagnosed with hemiplegic migraines, all right? If those fucking lights trigger a migraine episode, the damn jail is going to have more problems than they have right now with you.
Correct. And that's
they cannot facilitate you. And maybe, just maybe, you should hold your eyes open just as long as you can, so it will trigger another episode.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying it's a matter of time before that comes back, and they're not equipped to facilitate an individual in that kind of condition, the condition that you used to be in.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
You were going to tell me more about what she...
We signed a bunch of forms, and also she was like, I'm under the impression, if I need anything and we couldn't get to you or something, she's like, then your mom can do it. And I said, yes. I said that was the paperwork and stuff that we filled out, so mom should be able to handle anything if for some reason you couldn't get to me. Because right now she's closer to you than she is me.
I mean, about 3 hours.
Yeah, but still, it's better than her driving 6 hours to me.
Yeah.
So, we talked about a lot. She's going to be the one that's really getting to know the background, like, she'll interview you, Dad, all of the family.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I already talked to her about the whole Dad thing. We talked about that today, too. But she kind of, like, she was like, if you ever need anything, she said, you can get in contact with your mom and she can get a hold of me. She gave me her cell phone number and everything. She was like, what helps you being here? Like, that's what she was concerned about. She was like, my concern is you. She's going to look into getting a professional that can come in and sit with me one-on-one and talking to me, because she doesn't want me talking, since it's not HIPAA compliant here. She's like, you don't need to talk to anybody. None of them are anything like compliant, yeah. So she's going to look into that for me. She was like, what helps you since you've been here? And I was like, reading. I was like, if my mom didn't send me books, I may have already gone crazy. And she was like, okay. She said, well, how does she do it? And I told her, and she's like, well, then I'll look at I like to read, so I'll look at some of my books and send you some books. But,
yeah, but I don't know how she's going to do that. They have to come
through Amazon or whatever.
Yes.
So, I really like her. She was more concerned at how I'm doing right now, what I feel like I need, and she was like, I'll make sure that she wrote down certain things like the housing issue and stuff like that.
The window, that kind of stuff? Yeah.
So that's what they're going to work on that. She was like, there's a certain way that we have to go about it. She was like, it's not like we can call up here and be like, hey, you need to move her, and it get done.
Right.
She was like, they're going to pretty much gripe and moan. We talked about the whole, Trey situation and what's going on, and she was like, man, sounds like he still loves you and he just can't get over you is what it seems like to me. And I laughed.
Exactly.
Oh, you sound just like my mother. She was like, honestly, she was like, that's...
So I don't necessarily think he still loves you. He hates you that much. He hates you for you divorcing him, and he's not over that yet. And all of this is out of pure spite. It's almost... his hate has turned into resentment, and now it's almost, to him, it's gratification against you by doing this to you. That's what it's about for him.
Yeah, and even saying, us talking about everything, like her first remark from out her mouth is she was like, your son is going to end up hating him. You know that. And
absolutely.
Like, yep, absolutely.
But I'm not willing to wait that long. You know what I mean? And that's what I told Jeff yesterday. Not Jeff, but David yesterday. Is, I would get to see Trey if you were still out on the streets, but because you are not, the child has been through enough trauma, and taking us away from him would be detrimental to the child's emotional well-being, his physical health.
Yep.
So anyway, we got a deposition scheduled for, I think, the second week in May.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be closer to when you hopefully get to come home, too.
Exactly.
So that'll be good.
The second or third week in May, but, huh?
I said, I know you're ready for a break.
I'm ready for a break. Well, I may get to go home for a little bit next week because
that'd be good.
We're demobbing here because there's just no work to be done here on site until the rotor gets back on.
Yeah.
On site, so.
Well, I got 2 more letters from Aunt Marilyn.
Yeah.
So she sent me some Easter pictures and all that, so I got to see them. And it had an actual handwritten letter on the back of it, so I got a piece of mail sending her back, writing her back. It's supposed to go out, I think, tomorrow morning.
Okay, so she said she sent you stamped envelopes through Amazon. So let me know when you receive those.
Yeah, I have not received them.
Okay.
So I don't know when you may check. I don't know when she said she sent them, but
she said you should be receiving them within say by next week, before next week.
Before next, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, I'll be watching for them because I don't have any of them yet.
Yeah. Are you going to try to call Emerson?
I called Emerson last night and talked to her for a few minutes.
That's right.
But I only talked to her, like, just for a few minutes. You know, they were, I can't remember what.
Yeah, they were fixing to go to town.
Yeah, that's right. They were fixing to go to town.
But it's not, you talk to her every day, so it's not like you'll have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Just talk to her for about 5 minutes and then, you know, and then get off the phone. You know, don't small talk. Just, you know, ask her how.
How am I needing to call her? Because when I called doing the PIN debit because of this new system, it said that there was 5 minutes, but I didn't know if after the 5 minutes, then it tells you there's something else there, or do I need to call her phone number like I call yours?
So no, I put $50 on the PIN debit for you to be able to call Emerson.
Okay, well, that's why I was asking, because with the new phone system, it gives you like a free 5 minutes, and it was like there are 3 minutes remaining, so I didn't know if once the that free 5 minutes was gone, if it rolled over. I don't know. This is a new system, so.
Okay, so I just told you that I put $50 on your PIN system, so let me know if, you know, if it tells you how many minutes you have or how many dollars you have.
Okay, I will. I just got to figure out how it, like I said, how it does it. I may just have to call her and be like, hey, we're going to talk these 3 minutes out and then see if it rolls over. That way I can see. But it doesn't tell me what's on there like the last system used to.
Okay.
It's stupid. There's something else I was going to ask you. Now, I got my commissary. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Somebody ordered me some more commissary, but it didn't say who it was from.
What did you get?
I got some fireballs, some more fireballs, some more peppermints. I got some legal envelopes, like the big manila envelopes. I got 2 pencils, a pen, trying to think, I already put everything up. Some sweet and salty trail mix. So I was like, wow.
I don't have a clue. Nobody's told me that they
ordered anything.
That they ordered anything, so.
I was like, oh, well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
At first I was like, are you sure this is mine? And they, like, got your name on it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, dear. Let's go off the phone.
Okay. All right. I love you.
I love you, too. Bye-bye.
Taylor Parker
is calling. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
Hey.
Well, I have some bad news. You have a restriction. You finally got all of your medical bills in, which are $349. And so I have to start putting commissary back on your books because you get $25 of it.
I get $25 of what?
Okay, so I either have to bring $350 up there, or I pay it out by putting $50 on your commissary, and you get $25 of it to order your own commissary.
Okay.
So you actually have money on your commissary right now. So I got all that.
Say what you were saying.
I finally got all this worked out yesterday evening about 4:30, and then you never called back after I got it fixed. So you have no commissary this week, unless you can order it today. But I don't know if it's too late.
It's already too late.
Yeah. But you have. So I put $50 on $50 on one credit card and $50 on another credit card. And they can only take up to 50% of your commissary. So you should have $50 on your commissary. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's anyway, because they didn't have a computer system for so long, and apparently, so what medicine do you take on a monthly basis? Because they charge me $8 for one, $13 for something, $13 for something else, but I have to talk to Doretta to find out what's what.
Tenolol, Eliquis, the Excedrin that has aspirin, caffeine for my migraine.
So you have to pay $8 for that? Is that $8 a time every time you take it, or can you buy a freaking bottle for $8? Did you put paper in your mouth? Yes, you did. Spit it out, unless you plan on swallowing it.
That I don't know. Like, as far as I know, it's in a sleeve.
Okay, well so I have to call her back to find out. Because if they, so I guess that's, but I'm not, that's bullshit if I have to pay $8 every time they give you 2 fucking Excedrin.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then I would just say no. Discontinue it.
Well, I'll let you know. I don't know if that is a month, if that means that you have access to a bottle of Excedrin all month. But I'm going to find out. Get your hands off my window.
Has Jeff said anything?
So, no, I, instead of doing an email, I spent several, I don't know, I was probably on the phone with her over an hour yesterday because I kept losing signal. It was a bad storm, and anyway, so I didn't do, and then we've been gone since 6:30 this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody said anything, but there's 2 books coming in from Randy. She ordered you 2 books, and she will see you the week of the 14th, and that's next week. So I don't know if that means that Brent is coming this week. Anyway, I'll be on my computer as soon as I drop him off at art camp shortly after 1 o'clock. So I will send that email then.
All right, well, Ms. Hall come by this morning and said that the mail guy over at the annex said that he wasn't giving me my envelopes that had the stamps on them. I'm guessing that Aunt Marilyn ordered me, and I was like, why? They've been giving me them. And I even showed her the previous package, and she was like, tell your attorney that he's the one that's telling me that I can't give it to you.
And what is his name?
She said he's the only mail guy over at the annex. asked her for a copy of the paper sheets. I mean, if I see her again today, I'll remind her for it, but if not, I guess I'll ask her tomorrow.
Geez, you know, you have no fucking idea what this is, what you have done to our lives. Nothing. Dealing with this shit. Other than Emerson is the only thing we like to deal with. I'm not talking about you either. So I can't get any information from anybody up there. Nobody will call me back. I can't find out. You're not in a hotel. So you're at their discrepancy. So you look to me for answers. I look to someone else for answers, and I can't get them either. The fucking warden won't call you back. I guess I have to fucking come up there. And then I'm going to end up going to jail, so be on the lookout. I can't do that because that will go against me having Emerson. So,
it's fine.
And the damn attorney doesn't seem to help anything.
It's fine. Just send an email later on and just let them take care of it. If they can, they can. If they can't, then it's fine.
All right, well, here, you want to talk to Emerson?
Not right now. I'll try to call back later on.
Well, I mean, you're on the phone now. She's got,
Call me after art camp.
Okay, she said call her after art camp. There's no money on your phone. I cannot afford, I have to put money on this phone so she can talk to me. I don't know if there's any money on your phone or not.
Just tell her I'll try to call back this evening. If I can't, then I'll call tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, I love y'all.
I love you too.
All right, I love you too. Bye-bye.
Taylor Parker
is calling you from. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hey, how are you doing?
We're headed back home. We have to bring Sullivan to swim lessons every morning. And Tyler.
Oh.
Except for Friday. We don't have to bring him over Friday, so we only have one more day.
Well, that's good. Okay, so I figured out about the medicine. They said that it's per sleeve, not per pill.
And what's the sleeve?
A month's supply. But okay. I went ahead and I just discontinued my medication because, I mean, I just put in a request to discontinue it, and she said she'd monitor me closely, Miss the doctor. And she said if anything, started to go into left field, then we'd take care of it then. But, like I told her, she said it used to be, I guess, like government funding, but because of their lawsuits and stuff, and they lost the last company, and Bowie County had to take over, they don't have any type of funding now. So I just discontinued. So
Discontinued what, though?
All my medication.
Well, so then that's going to put you in the hospital, which is going to give you another medical bill that I'm going to have to pay. I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Okay, I can understand maybe the blood pressure, but the Eliquis you need.
Okay, well then I can take just the Eliquis.
The thing about it is all of this is accumulation of since you've been there. And they just finally got it applied to the books, and it has to be paid before I can send you any more commissary.
And that's fine. So instead of putting money on my books for commissary, we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to go, like when I called yesterday, I had $37 left on there. So I got me coffee built up for me to be without for a little bit. And so we'll just do that. That way instead of it going to commissary, it's just going to pay off that, and then so I feel like that's better. That way it's not like only a little bit's going towards the medical and a little bit's going towards commissary. It can all just go to that medical.
But so
commissary.
Listen to what I'm saying. I can still put money on your commissary, and half of it will go to that bill, and half of it will go to you to order your own commissary. So that way you can get a little bit at a time. Like you can still get $25 worth, $37 worth. I gotta, when I come up there, I'll have to, I'm going to get a receipt for all the shit I'm paying for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's fine if you want to do it that way, or maybe bi-weekly do it that way, and I can get, like, my shampoo and stuff. But, I mean, I can go without for a little while. That's not a big deal.
So you're just going to have to go without as much. You're still going to be able to get, like, your cappuccino, you might have to go down to one a day. You know, you can still get your coffee. You can still get a few things. It's just not going to be $75 worth.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you'll still be able to get something this way. Otherwise, so in other words, I can't order you anything. You'll have to order it yourself until the medical bill is paid in full.
I got my books, Mama.
Good.
Miss Hall brought me my books and stuff, and my...
Well, I put in another email yesterday while you were on the phone with Emerson, to all of them. I didn't just address, so the last one I sent it to Jeff and copied the other three. This email I sent to all four of them.
Okay.
And I addressed the whole, that your commissary is locked down until your medical bill is paid in full. They said that was illegal, or not illegal. The attorney said they weren't supposed to do that before.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, they are.
Then I think you did. I think for now on we just need to do it that way. If something comes up, I'll let you know, and then you just send them an email, and then like I told Randy, if I have to chew Jeff's ass every time he comes to see me, I have no problem doing that. You know, he's like, well, I don't want to ruffle feathers. I'm done, caring about ruffling feathers. I've ruffled enough right now that they know they don't fuck with me up here right now. That's what one of the guards even said. She was like, they were going to try to keep your books from you, and then when the warden was like, are we trying to keep things that we're not supposed to? That's when they brought me my books and stuff. And then that way you don't have to sit there and stress and, because you already got another million things going on.
The stress is not knowing how to solve the problem. You know, I don't know who to contact. You know, the people that I contact, I mean, so Sheila in the inmate trust fund was very nice. She gave me quite a bit of information. You know, she explains why I told you, sometimes it's coffee, I have to poop. You know, she explains why the bill was so high. You know, because I said, look, I just paid a $15 bill last month. And she was like, well, this is the accumulation of all, you know, since she's been here. You know, because we haven't been paying any medical.
So because their systems were down for so long also?
No, let me rephrase that. She also told me that the sheriff knows that when people have medical bills and they have their family send commissary, so they know that I'm sending commissary to you and not putting it on your books, therefore your medical is not being paid. So they restricted me from sending you commissary. That's what they did. Did you say that?
Well, then right there's some leverage because he can't do that.
They did.
Well, he's not supposed to do that, let's say that.
I know, but who enforces what jails are, what they do and what they don't do? That's who I need to know. That's the information that I need.
Okay, I can tell you that exactly because when Ms. Hall was telling me about the mail stuff, she said that all of the jails have a jail commission that they go through. The jail commissions get all of, I guess, the policies for the jail. Because the jail commission is the one that come through and failed the jail. You know, they were going to shut down the jail a couple months ago because they failed inspection. There is a jail commission. Now, you may have to look it up. You know, she didn't give me a name. I can try to get a name or something, you know. But I know
an official name, like Texas Commissions of Confinement or something like that. That's
correct. Okay. I'll see if I can get. But other than that, she said some families call the oh God, what did she say? It's at the courthouse, at the New Boston courthouse or the Bowie County courthouse. Huh?
I know, but they're not a big fan of yours. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they have a job that they have to do.
True. Well, so does everybody else. You know. That seem to just do what they want to do.
Yeah, yes, you're correct. But eventually you're going to reach somebody that no matter what the situation is, they have a job to do.
Okay.
And if you have to take it up higher than the warden, then when it comes back, that warden's going to look really freaking bad along with the sheriff. And I don't think they'll really appreciate that. Sanitation doesn't pick them up. All the inmates took showers yesterday. Miss James from Sanitation was asking me who those clothes were. But yes, I mean, that's what they're like, you know, sometimes people have to go ahead of the sheriff and the warden. But then once somebody higher than the warden complains to the warden, then the warden complains to the sheriff, and then he's like, well, clearly are you not doing your job properly?
Yeah. Next week I'll be able to get on to this because we won't be driving. I'll have the days.
Well, that'll be fine. I mean, don't worry about this week. Just whenever you...
I'll just have more time, yeah, because Emerson's got volleyball. We don't have to take Sullivan Friday, but I have to take Emerson to volleyball on Friday, and then she's going north on Friday. So on Friday, so she's got volleyball on Friday and art on Friday, and then going north. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she was telling me, she was like, I don't know how we're going to make it. I was like, oh, Nani's a speed demon. She'll get you there.
Yeah, it's an hour, so we should be able to...
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
Yeah, I mean...
Or even, like I told her, I said, you can also let your art teacher know, you know, Thursday, hey, I have volleyball, you know, Friday morning, they'll be here, you know. I may be a few minutes late, but I will be here.
Yeah. Before I forget, what were they going to do with your envelopes? Are they going to put them in your... Because I need to come pick up some stuff.
Miss Hall put them in my property until, because, I mean, she said it was something that the attorney could get taken care of and they could bring them to me.
Okay. All right, well, I haven't seen any email come in, but I haven't really looked. So, so I guess I need to find out where the policies are for the jail, for inmates.
Oh,
that's what I need.
Yeah, I can get a copy of it and I'll give it to Randy.
She's coming next week. And Brent may come this week.
Well, if he comes this week, then while he's here, we'll ask him for a policy of the jail.
Right.
To give him a...
Inmate. Policies that pertain to you.
Okay.
Because it seems that you have different policies than everybody else.
Okay.
So I need to know if they, you know, is this, you know, because all you are is segregated, right?
Correct. Yeah, I'm just segregated because I'm on the Marshall protected custody. That's the only difference. Okay, well, all right,
yeah, we're fixing.
Just a second.
You've been on speaker. So did Randy leave you any pictures? I'm sorry.
She showed me the one that you gave her, but they wouldn't let her leave it with me.
Okay. Again, I need policies. Why they won't give you? I guess I'm just gonna. I'll be up there next week.
Well, I'll get a policy deal if Brett comes in the next few days.
Okay, that sounds good. And then he can just email it to me.
Yeah, he can scan and email. All right, well, I love y'all. Y'all be careful.
All right, love you too.
Hello, this is an inmate at the Bowie County Jail. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you? How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
What are y'all doing?
Well, M's at Aunt Tammy's, because I'm working today, and I'm working from home, but I'm still working.
Yeah.
So anyway, she went up there, and they were at Walmart getting no telling what on Tuesday, or maybe it was Monday. She told you about going up there and painting a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you talked to your dad?
No.
You didn't talk to him yesterday?
Oh, yeah, I talked to him for a little bit yesterday.
Did he say what he had done?
No.
Okay. That son of a gun went and gathered all of your and Emerson's stuff. And has he called me and said, hey, I got Emerson's stuff? No. He told Connie. So, see, I've been making arrangements with Connie to go get y'all stuff. but Connie wouldn't let me because of that electrical issue. She kept assuring me that they had an electrician coming. As soon as they got that fixed, they were going to, let me come get it. And our whole thing was we were going to let Em go in that house and get what she wanted of yours. Emerson said she wanted Gigi's cross.
All the decor in there was mine.
Okay, so, but the thing about it is I was going to let Emerson go in, because Emerson knew where everything was. In Emerson's mind, she knew how the house was going to look. And that damn Mark and Charlotte went there without telling me and gathered everything. I'm so mad, Taylor, I could spit.
So why would Dad do that and not say anything?
Because they were looking for Gigi's ring. That is what Connie told me he said.
Do what?
He said, they were looking for Gigi's ring.
I don't have any of Gigi's rings.
That's what Mark said. So Mark thinks you do. Mark said that she's got some rings of my mom's that I'd like to have back. Is what he told Connie. And also he told Connie, because Connie went there. When Wade said that they were coming, Connie said, I made arrangements with her mother. Why did you make arrangements with other people? So anyway, it said that Mark said he's been trying to see Emmy for 2 weeks, and now maybe that he's got her stuff, I'll bring her to see him. You know what? Emerson's got a phone, and Mark knows that phone number. If he wants to see her, then you would think he'd be trying to call her and say, hey, why don't you get Nani to bring you up, and blah, blah, blah. He has not asked to see Emerson one time. He is a sneaky bastard. And I'm mad. I'm just mad. So I just wondered if he had told you that he did that. Because, see, he hasn't told me. When I found out about it, when Connie told me, of course, I called Zachary actually called me, and I said, did you know that your dad and Charlotte went and got their stuff? And he said, you know what? Charlotte did call me at 3 o'clock 2 days ago, not yesterday, but the day before, and said that they went, but has Mark told me? No. Now all your damn stuff's going to smell, or all Emerson stuff's going to smell like cigarette smoke. It makes me mad that they had the nerve to go piffling through your stuff for valuables and disregard that baby's emotional state.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think you should leave Dad up to talking to Robert because he didn't even know how he was going to do it. When I talked to him, he was like, all you can do is pray because there's nothing me and your mom can do for you. That's why I haven't talked to him a lot. I just call and talk to y'all.
Robert? What Robert?
Robert Ralston for him.
Okay, so my attorney, see, that's just his chicken shit, He could call his dad, and he could tell his dad to call his friend and repeat a name. Emerson.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, it's that simple. And if I got to call Sam myself, I will.
Call him. That's what I do. So anyway, calling from Wade.
Yeah, I asked Connie. I said, except for the thing that I own, I have to go get. They didn't mention it because it was mine. They knew they couldn't get it because it's mine.
The car?
Yes.
So I guess Wade's staying at his mom's while the electrician person is working on the house?
Yep, he is. So anyway, I don't really want... are you going to call him? The other thing he said, I told him, I said, Mark, I had to put another $50 on Taylor's card, so that she can be able to talk to Emerson. Well, I got to wait for my unemployment or my workman's comp check to come in.
He'll tell you that till he's blue in the face.
Exactly. So here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to mention you knowing this, okay?
I'm not.
Okay, I want to see if he tells you. Well, I haven't heard from him today. You know, yesterday he was calling me, but he left me a voicemail, and it said, hey, I just wanted to touch base. Call me when you get a chance. That's all it said. That was yesterday morning. Do you think he said, I have their stuff? No, he didn't. Do you think he's called me this morning? No, he hasn't. He has not told me that he has gathered your stuff. He knew. The thing about it is, Taylor, he knew that I was making arrangements with Connie to go get y'all's stuff. He knew that. He knew the plan. He knew the plan was for Emerson to go get what she wanted, the memories that she knew where they were in that house. And him and Charlotte went and gathered everything. I am so mad I could spit. So,
well, when you talk to Connie, I guess ask her if Wade wants to talk to me.
Well,
I mean, I haven't tried to call him because I was waiting for you to give me the okay, too.
So I have not talked to Wade. You know, Wade apparently, according to Mark, you know, Wade started figuring out stuff and talking to your dad. So anyway, that's one of the reasons that I bought you those prepaid stamps, is so that you could, you know, write.
What do you mean Wade started figuring stuff out and was talking to Dad?
This phone call's being recorded, Taylor, and we don't want to say stuff. He was just putting together things that didn't ever happen. Like, your dad was just telling me that, which I didn't care. That is in the past, and there's nothing we can do about that. You know, I'm more concerned about going forward and what, you know, pulling strings that we're able to pull. You know, I don't care that I mean, something about he thinks that you set the fire. And, what? I'm sorry. That's according to Mark. So anyway, but Taylor, you can't worry about that stuff. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. You have got to clear your mind.
Well, I talked to the psychiatrist yesterday, and she's getting me something to help me sleep and with the night terrors and for my depression. She said I'll probably talk to her every 3 weeks, but they have me on the list to talk to the counselor. So that's about all that happened, you know, yesterday after I talked to y'all.
Okay.
But I mean, the only thing I gotta, I don't know how to say it because, like you said, we're being recorded and everything.
Yeah, so just don't say anything. Huh?
Well, just the whole, what me and you talked about, what my attorney, you know, my attorney knows, I mean, that's going to be some major leverage for protection, especially with everything that's going on right now. I mean, it's a political thing. Somebody of higher power talks to the big person, and then all the minions have to obey by it.
Yeah.
Like today, I had one of the people that ransacked my room and made me strip search and threatened that I had something in my vagina and all this other stuff. So, over the whole Facebook deal, I mean, that was a bogus lie just for them to tear up my stuff, and there should be repercussions for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. There absolutely should be repercussions.
But that can only come from somebody up high.
Yeah, I realize that, Tyler, and this is what I want you know, your dad's sitting on his ass not doing a goddamn thing. You know, I'm trying to maintain a job. I'm trying to maintain custody of this baby. This sucker's putting all kinds of shit on Facebook how, that you changed Emerson's last name, that you didn't want, just a bunch of lies. My God, I stay on Facebook. People send me screenshots of things. But do you know what that tattooed lady's name is?
I don't. No, I don't.
So you know what? When you get a chance to talk to the lady that's being nice to you, why don't you ask her why, to help you understand why they did what they did?
Okay, I can try.
Yeah, that's all I know for you to do. But I just, I just want you to understand that my mind is, we have had to, we are not at home. That's all I'll tell you, okay? He's saying that he's sending the police to our house. My lawyer has filed the petition. And it's a waiting game. We have a hearing November the 3rd, so we have to do what we have to do. And I'm trying to work. We haven't got Emerson enrolled yet because we have to wait on the hearing. It is just a crazy, crazy life.
I'm sorry.
I am well aware that you did not think about the consequences of your actions. I know that. And I don't want to talk about this on here. I don't. So anyway,
I won't keep you long. That way you can work.
Okay, well, that way we can save money for Emerson. I will. She'll be around tomorrow, so you call back tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Is John okay?
Yeah, John's at work. He has Emerson's best interest at heart. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
So anyway, stay strong and read your book. And
I will.
We got 20 seconds.
All right, I love you. Love you too, Mom.
Remember, don't tell your dad anything.
I won't.
See if he will tell you, okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
May be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I got your message when you sent it, but then the phones and stuff went down, so I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. I got to plug my phone in right quick. I'm home.
Oh, you're home?
Yeah, I'll leave out Monday for a week.
To the same place you were at?
No, back to Midlothian, and then I'll be home for about 2 weeks.
Oh,
well, I'm done out Wise County.
Oh, was that planned, or did y'all just finish?
I mean, they postponed it.
Oh. Okay, so it kept going. I knew you had your phone because when I would call it and the way you were answering it, I think it was our phone systems, because when you would pick up, it would say, I could hear it click on because I can kind of hear the background noise when y'all first accept it, but then it said that the caller couldn't answer your call at this time. And then not long after I sent you that message, Mom, the phone system went down. So I think it was on our end. Because they would only ring a few times, and then it would give me that message, and I was like, okay, I know she's got her phone, so maybe she's with somebody and can't answer the phone. I was like, so I will message Mom. They have to get the Wi-Fi connected to the Netflix. So I haven't got yeah, she's over here, she's like, I need you to watch the Grey's Anatomy and all. And what was the other one? The Can 2?
Yeah, but you're not going to see that. That's a brand new Disney movie.
Well, we had Disney Plus on our TVs.
Wow.
Yeah, we got Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and Pluto TV. I don't even know what Pluto TV is.
Wow.
Or Tubi. There's also Tubi, Tubi. Yeah, we have smart TVs. Smart TVs with 24 channels.
Wow.
Yep. All we gotta do is get the Wi-Fi set up with it, and then we'll be able to do it. And then they're supposed to be doing our video chat. So we're supposed to be getting them set up too, because they run off Wi-Fi.
Well, that'll be kind of neat.
So Aunt Marilyn and Grandma both wrote me. I got 2 letters from Grandma Kathy, and then I got 2 letters from Aunt Marilyn that they finally uploaded. But I know both of them had asked me about the jail ATM and all that. You know, I figured Grandma Kathy would jump on that one quick. You know, so she's not having to write on pen and paper, because, I mean, it's like quick little writes, and that she mails them all together.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to blindly put your credit card in. You know, there's no way to get a statement. You can, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I just kind of felt like I was kind of forced to do it because I'm the main source of communication. You know, I don't, you know, it's really not a good system, you know, and you know, I mean, because I try to figure out how much money is on it, but there's really not money on it. It just kind of deducts 50 cents from my credit card, you know, when you send a message.
Yeah.
50. Each message is 50 cents.
So how much is a stamp? 57 cents?
Yeah, 58 or something like that. It could be 60 now. I hadn't bought a stamp in quite some time. But it's the whole, I mean, you know, it's not regulated. I don't, it's, you know, you're having to put it into a system, you know, and so I think that would, I mean, that was why I hesitated. But I mean, you know, that's their thing. I mean, I have no control over what other people do. So,
what are y'all doing today, other than beating each other?
Nothing. Em was out of school. I came home Wednesday evening, Wednesday afternoon. So, because of the weather.
Oh yeah. Did you get in any of it?
I left before it got bad.
I'm so glad we did not get it. Thank you, Jesus. It was cold, and it's still cold right now, but I mean, it's so much better than what it was. It's sunny here today, but it's still cold. Sunny and cold. Well,
yeah, it's supposed to, nights are supposed to be cold and days are supposed to be kind of decent.
Yeah. It's decent in the sun if the wind's not blowing.
Yeah, the wind's not blowing today.
how's it looking Monday?
56. So it's like sunny for the next week.
Well, that's good.
It's going to be, yeah. So tomorrow's 55, 56, 61, 65, 65, 68, 67. Next weekend's supposed to be pretty nice.
Well, that'll be good. Good deal.
Yeah.
Hopefully we go outside since it'll be nice and pretty.
Yeah. It's supposed to be sunny Monday, Tuesday, mostly sunny on Wednesday, mostly sunny on Thursday, sunny on Friday. So, yeah. You know, the mornings will be cold, but...
Yeah, she kind of alternates. Sometimes we get in the morning time, and then since I'm going by myself, you know, I can be like, will you take me out after lunch when it's sunny? She'll take me out.
Yeah.
Well,
do you just lay out? Do you just lay out there with the sun on your face?
Yes, I do. I just flop down on the ground. I'm like, oh.
Tell them you want to sun your butthole.
Oh my God. No. Now when it's warm, like last time, I had a pair of like boxer briefs I got from one of the guys, and so I put them under my my scrub pants, and then had my bra on, and just took my pants and my top off when it was hot and sunny and laid out.
Yeah, vitamin D.
Yeah, I'm like coming in looking like a lobster with a sunburn, but I'm like, hey, I got my sunshine.
Exactly.
I go out for an hour on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah. It's supposed to get, as the week goes by, it's supposed to get warmer, so.
Well, that'll be good. I hope by Friday it's nice, like in the 70s.
68?
Oh, well, the groundhog saw his shadow, so doesn't that mean spring's coming?
You're the one that did the report on it. Oh, maybe that was me. His name is Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah, but they call him Phil for short. His name is Phil. Well, I mean, do they name every single one of them? I'm pretty sure the one from when I was a child had probably croaked by now. I don't think it's the same one.
I mean, yeah, they're not going to change their name.
It's always Phil. We're on Phil number 37. Did you see on my message we were watching Bringing Down the House? I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, I saw that.
6 times a day.
You messed with the wrong walk.
Oh, God, I was laughing so hard. Oh.
You have 3 minutes remaining on this call.
Man, I'm good.
3-minute mark.
3-minute mark. Okay, so since you'll be home, then I'll call tomorrow when I get out.
Sounds good.
Okay, I love y'all.
All right, love you too.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I am sitting here updating the schedule.
Are you still at Grandma's, or are you at home?
No, I came home last night.
Okay. Well, I tried to call you yesterday, but I figured y'all were busy, so I was just trying to check on y'all.
I think we were at the funeral home when you called. We were somewhere when you.
Is Grandma doing okay?
Yeah, she is. She said tell you she owes you a letter. She received yours, but just hasn't had time to reply. So
that's okay. I'll be looking forward to it.
Right.
Well, Randy just left. She came and told me this morning, so tell your mom I'll shoot her a text message. So I said I would let you know.
Yeah, I haven't received anything from her today.
She just walked out. I just got back. So Randy told me that while she was down here, she went to Tommy's, and Tommy refused to talk to her. Well, apparently, then she drove to Donnie and Alex's, and Donnie was like, I know who you are, and I'm not talking to you. I was like, oh, really? Randy was like, I told her that I was part of your defense team, and she said she knew who I was, and she wasn't speaking with me. I was like, okay. Hello?
Yeah, I was just processing all of that.
Mhm. I was like, well, that's funny because she talked to everybody fucking else, but she won't talk to somebody on my team. That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. All you gotta do is think about it. I mean, that is the mother of the man that you left. So if you think they're on your side, you shouldn't be thinking that way.
Well, she better start being a little bit more sympathetic to the fact that we allow Emerson to go over there.
Taylor, the only reason Donnie was being your friend after you left her son is because she was hoping you would fuck up and she would get custody of Emerson. That is the only reason. So everything that you confided in her, she's going to bring to the table, or has already brought to the table for the prosecution.
Like I told Randy, I said if I have to think of M, and it would hurt her to take her away from that situation, and I know it would only lead to more problems with Trey, but if it was any other way, she would not go over there.
I mean, I agree.
I don't feel like Donnie is a good influence.
I mean, she's vindictive. She wants you to pay for leaving her son. She is going to say whatever she has to say. She's not going to help your defense at all. And that's solely, she hasn't told me that, because she wouldn't tell me that simply because I would have a reaction to it. But she is not going to help your defense at all. I mean, she reached out, just, based on whatever interview she did with that online person, everything that she had to say is what she's spewing.
She's stupid.
Well, everybody makes bad decisions, and I think she's one of those people. You think about what she did when you were with Hunter. She's out to get you. You hurt her son, and the only thing that she can think of, why do you think she was helping you this whole time? Why do you think she was keeping your secret? Is because she wanted you to lose custody of Emerson. And she thought that Emerson would come to them. I had my own life going. She figured that they would be the next in line. And she's wrong. Exactly. But during that whole time, you allowed, Emerson had a relationship with them. And And you allowed that relationship, and that relationship,
Yeah.
Emerson loves them. I can't really tell. I mean, I know Alex loves Emerson. And I don't think that Alex has made any, he has made decisions upon what he knew. He was making decisions about me that, were based on what you were saying. So we're just doing the best we can now in the aftermath,
Yeah.
And my sole concern is for Emerson. And when Emerson says that she doesn't want to go north, she will not go north. But as long as she's wanting to spend time with that family, she will be allowed to.
Yeah. Were you able to talk to Tommy about getting Trey?
No, I have not talked to Tommy about anything. I have had I'm in outage and dealing with my father's death at the
I know. Okay. I'm just
so no. Tommy is not my concern at all. Amy sent, she told me that, she sent me a long message, said, Trey's in karate, he's starting softball, or flag football, I'm sorry. Flag football? I can't remember which one now.
I think it's baseball, because he was telling me on the phone that day with Emerson was with them, or with him. Karate and baseball.
Yeah.
So
he's going to be in he's going to be in a school play on April the 7th. That'll be my first day on site. But John will be off, so I'm going to see if John and Emerson can go to the play.
Well, that'll be good.
He has a speaking part in the play.
Oh, my gosh. Well, if John goes, tell him to get pictures.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yep. So.
Well, I called you on deflect because it won't let me call you the other way.
I don't know what that means.
I called where you put money on the phone to call him. I had to call you that way because I guess we don't have any more time on your phone. The way I call you the other way.
All right, check balance. Bowie County. Oh, yeah, 20 cents. What did I put? Okay.
It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well.
Oh, I guess I put the 50 on the PIN debit for you to, okay, that's fine.
Yes, for me to call him.
Okay, that's right. Commissary. Okay, so I'll put it on mine.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to jump in the shower, and then I'm going to call him, so.
Okay. I'll send her a text message.
All right, I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Taylor Parker. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working.
You're working?
I just got up. Yeah. I had. We had some invoicing issues this morning that come in that had to be resolved. because once they get submitted for payment, you know, I'm the only one that's tracking costs, and I had one invoice that was $26,000 over.
Oh my God.
So I had to shoot emails to get that invoice stopped. Anyway, that was kind of a small ordeal. But anyway, I only have, well, it's coming up now. I got off the phone with John because I only had 3% left on my phone.
Oh.
But it's coming up. So I'm just going to tell you, if the phone dies, we either lost signal or the phone died.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Court didn't take long today. They, instead of doing our hearing today, they just moved it to the 8th. So we got to go back on the 8th.
Okay.
So, I mean, there wasn't, I think it's just so pointless of why we even go, but they'll ask me. So everything got pushed, and it doesn't look like he's going to give us our continuance that we were asking for.
Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Here's a discount right here. John's already freaking ordered. I guarantee you. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get your continuance? They just got an extra week?
From what he said, it is, he made it out like he would rather give them, like, up in, the way he said it was, well, if y'all need a week here or a week there to do this or another week here or there, he had no problem doing that, but he wasn't going to push the date, like, from 5 months from now. Like, even if it changes the date, he would rather just give time in between if something comes up. He said that it was pointless, it was a little pointless of them asking for a continuance when we still have 3.5 months. He was like, so I suggest y'all get busy. So, but wow. I guess I don't know if that means they can re-ask for it later on, and, you know, he may grant it then. I don't know. I mean, it kind of conflicted what he was saying to me, but, I mean, apparently Randy and them were like, trust me, his answer helps us out in the long run.
Oh, yeah, it does. So, quit, and I know what she's talking about, so quit talking.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But she showed me the shirts she got, and they were cute. I guess the one she sent you the picture of.
What did it look like?
There was the burgundy one that I really liked. It reminded me of like an olive green one that I had before. And then there was looked like a leopard print one that was kind of flowy, and then like a white one with black on it. All three of them were really cute. I mean, they would look really cute with a pair of high-waisted black pants.
Okay.
But she told me that she left to go back. She had to reschedule something, so she had something early in the morning, so that's why she wasn't staying longer than what she normally does.
Okay.
Apparently she ordered those clothes and just had them directly sent to Jeff.
Okay. Okay. Well, it doesn't. So the company that we stopped that invoice for, you know, we communicated with them, and I don't think, they're not going to get back to me until Friday. So then that will leave tomorrow open.
Okay. For y'all to go clothes shopping?
For us to go shopping, yeah. Yeah. So we will go in, I mean, we're going to go in search of everything. So did she say anything to you about makeup? Did you say anything to her about makeup? Because she doesn't think that makeup's going to be an option for you.
Yeah, Jeff was taking care of it. That's what he told me.
Okay. So the thing about it is, if they try to discriminate you as a person, that will work in your favor in the long run because they're not giving you a fair chance.
Yeah.
You know, they're wanting you to look like a homeless criminal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're not wanting you to look like a human because that would be beneficial to you and detrimental to them. So.
Yeah. And then Kelly made a show today at the end of the trial. She's like, Your Honor, can I approach the bench to discuss something not out loud? But, of course, you know, she says it where everybody can hear it. You know, instead of being quiet up there with the judge like is supposed to be done or intended. And she made the whole ordeal about the mental illness and all that other crap. I'm sure once Randy gets home, she'll. But I mean, she made a show of that today, which wasn't a surprise. You know, Randy's like, don't even let it bother you.
Right. Okay. Since she's driving home, I'll send her a text message and say, you know, I'm available if you want to tell me what happened.
Yeah, do that, and she'll.
Okay. I'll send her.
Did you ever message Amy back?
Did I ever message Amy back? No, I haven't. But I will. I'll do that. I'll do that right now since we're not shopping today, and I've already handled that invoicing issue.
It was more just a reminder.
But what I did do is I made a list of I fixed a calendar, you know, that's got Trey's name on it, and I fixed when he was not available. And the thing about it is yeah, they're in Broken Bow right now, Emerson said. So
yeah, well,
they just.
He was also super sick and wasn't playing at a game, apparently. So, I mean, how do you...
Yeah, well, M said they came over. And I guess they were saying that... I mean, they just pretty much made it to where... Because he can go places with them in the middle of the week.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, so that would be a denial. I mean, so you're going to try to send her this calendar and see, like, they can plug in when he can come see what you get back?
No, she sent me his unavailable date. So, so I get, today is June the 1st. I guess I can pick him up on, I don't want to take him on Father's Day, you know? You know what I mean? Huh?
Whoop-de-doo. I mean, what are they going to do? Go to Golden Corral and eat?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I can't get him this weekend. He's not available next weekend. And then we've got Father's.
Maybe make note of that. you know, he has stuff going on during the week that he can't miss when I want to get him, but whenever they want to go somewhere, apparently he's missing his extracurricular activities that he so-called can't miss when. Exactly. See, you don't even know.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't know that I have the correct information. I'd hate to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Mhm. No, I agree.
I mean,
okay,
if they left on Sunday. Huh?
That's our 3-minute mark.
Okay. Well. Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Bye.